quite likely almost saved the life of his partner and the life of community members who were in the area.
The investigation continues into the ambush-style attack on two state troopers in Susquehanna County. Good evening. A woman and the suspect are dead while the troopers remain in the hospital. Our 2822's Joe Mason has more on the timeline of the events and what we know tonight. Joe?
Well, good evening, Nick. Still a lot of unanswered questions in regards to the motive and other factors in this particular case, ones we may never know the answer to. A shooting that has rocked the small township of Thompson in Susquehanna County. A woman and the suspect are dead. Two state troopers seriously injured. The first call coming in at 11:17 Thursday morning from the victim's boyfriend.
2014 State Route 171 in Thompson Township. Stage out from the scene. Multiple gunshot victims.
57-year-old Lori Wasco shot and killed by 61-year-old Carmine Fano, her nearby neighbor. Longtime state troopers Joseph Parachinsky and William Jenkins III ambushed by gunfire after arriving to the scene. The gunfire coming from Fano's semi-automatic rifle. Their police car riddled with bullets. Parachinsky shot twice in the chest and torso. Jenkins shot once in each arm. Despite his wounds, Trooper Parachinsky was able to tourniquet Trooper Jenkins' arms. This coming as two other state troopers were able to step in and get them out. Both Trooper Parachinsky and Trooper Jenkins are listed as stable and expected to survive.
We're extremely lucky to have them still with us. They are an answer to a prayer.
EMT Jay Larson also injured in the shooting. His ambulance hit by gunfire, forcing him to veer off the road and crash. Larson is also listed as stable. Law enforcement providing a secure perimeter around Fano, with the suspect shooting down a police drone in the process. Police trying to negotiate with Fano, who ultimately refused commands. Fano at one point sitting on a propane tank, concerning officers if he would use more weapons or explosive devices. Still posing a threat to police, he was shot and killed. Governor Josh Shapiro weighing in on the shooting and his conversation with Trooper Parachinsky.
He quite likely almost saved the life of his partner and the life of community members who were in the area. He was there with his girlfriend Bree, who is also a state trooper, along with his father, who's a police chief, and his mother as well, and many other members of their family. They're clearly a tight-knit family, and they're a law enforcement family. It was really uplifting and spiritual, frankly, to be with them.
In a Facebook post, Mayfield Chief of Police Joseph Parachinsky Sr. saying in part, quote, "Thank you all family, friends, and my fellow law enforcement from the bottom of my heart. As I have found out a few times in the past few weeks, life can change in an instant. Yesterday, a tragic event occurred, and it hit close to home in many ways personally and professionally. We strap on our vests and weapons and have no idea what will happen next. Two troopers yesterday, one being my son, the other being Bill Jenkins, disregarded their own lives to protect others, and used their training to make sure the threat was contained with a very good outcome. This outcome doesn't always happen in this manner, but I truly thank God that it did." Now, the perimeter around the scene is still very much in place. Pennsylvania State Police and the Susquehanna County DA's office are conducting a joint investigation into the use of force in the killing of Carmine Fano. Nick?
All right, Joe, thanks for the update.